Is your dog destroying your lawn just like mine? I'm going to show you exactly how to fix these dead spots. So every spring I deal with these dead spots from her peeing in the wintertime, and they burn the areas over the winter. Female dogs, if you didn't know, are a lot more prone to burning the grass like this versus males. So every spring I have this problem where I have to take care of all this stuff. So today I'm going to show you guys what tools I use, the seed I put down, everything else, and my results here in the Midwest that I found that work best for me when fixing these spots. All right, so these are the items that I'm going to use to repair these spots. I'm going to use basically just a stiff rake here to remove a lot of the dead grass. I'm going to use that. I have a little spade here. It's got a rough side on one edge of it here. If you didn't have one of these rakes, this would probably be just fine. Some topsoil right here. This is just basic topsoil from my home and garden store here in the Midwest. And then this is the money kit right here. This is what I use. If you don't have this specific brand or combination in your area, I'm sure you have something similar, but it is super easy and it's what I found best. I also have some grass seed here. That's an extra bonus that I'm going to throw in when I repair these spots. Not 100% necessary. If you have a little extra for your specific area, definitely worth a shot. But if you're only going to get 2 of these things, these 2 items right here, the topsoil and the lawn repair kit, those are my best 2 recommendations for you guys. And it's how I've fixed all my spots, and it's what I'm going to use. All right, first things first, we're going to clear this grass out of here. It's dead. We need to expose the soil so that way the seed can make proper contact with the soil. I'm going to use this rake first, and then I might go back and use the side of this little spade to expose it some more. So let's do this. As you can see, the grass comes up really easily. You were wondering if it might be able to grow back. This stuff will not be able to grow back. There might be spots in your lawn that look dead that actually aren't dead. So a good kind of rule is if the grass comes off really easily like this, you're going to need to replant it. And it's most likely, like I said, from a dog pee spot or some sort of winter kill. But as you can see, this is coming off very easily. Just got to go through here and remove as much of it as we can. Like I said, you can go back and forth here, get a mixture of both. Side of this spade is what I like to use. You can pretty much use anything you want. It doesn't even have to be a tool you go buy. This is just what I've used and what I find getting the best results are. It doesn't have to be exactly 100% perfect here either. If you have some pieces of grass left over that are just not coming out, it's fine. It'll work itself out. Next, I'm going to take my rake here and just roughen up the soil a little bit. I want basically some nice little holes here, excavating it, if you will, just to make sure that the seeds can work themselves down into the soil a little bit. And this is what will help out for that. All right, now that we have our soil all exposed, it's loosened up, we can put what I said is an extra little bonus by putting your grass seed down right here. This is just an extra little bonus. All you really need is this kit itself and a little bit of topsoil, and it'll do just fine. So I'm just going to go in here and throw some seed down like this, gently across. I made it a little easier. If you have a lot of spots on your yard and you want to be able to go quickly, I would recommend putting it in a bucket if you have it. And that way you can just access it easier versus sticking your hand in a bag. So I'm just going to loosely take some of this topsoil and spread it nicely around. We don't need a huge amount here. We're just covering it up a little bit, making sure we get it around there. So like I said, this is the stuff that actually matters the most. This already has your grass seed in it, as well as some fertilizer, and has some other kind of recycled materials in it as well. That just helps hold the grass seed down over time. Here's what we're doing. It's got grass seed in it. It's got this recycled material, and we're just loosely spreading it around the area that needs to be. And As you can see, you don't have to go super crazy here. We don't want it fully covered. We just want a nice even coat around it. And this is about done. So now we are going to water this nice and gently over the top here. We want a nice thorough coat. All right, now we got this spot all fixed and taken care of. The most important thing now is make sure you water it every single day. That's going to help it grow faster, better, and stronger. As you can see, we've got a lot of spots to go just on this part of the yard. We have a whole nother part of the yard we have to take care of as well. Probably not all going to get done in one day, but you got to start somewhere. And if you have a dog, you know the struggles of this. And this is something that's probably going to be happening all throughout the summer. Big pro tip is if you can go right behind your dog after they're done peeing and take a watering can or a hose and just dilute that spot where they peed, will help tremendously fight against this burn from dog pee. Is that realistic for every application? Absolutely not, but if you can, it'll definitely save your sanity and help you out having to fix burn spots all the time. I would say at any given point in time, I have at least a few burn spots on the ground that I constantly am repairing, so it's not a perfect situation. This isn't a one and done, but this will definitely help you jumpstart your spring and your summer to make your lawn look great. If you guys like this type of content or you found it helpful, maybe consider subscribing.